Amar was always smart in studies. He always stood first in the village's school and college. His dream since childhood was to grow up and serve his country by becoming an IAS. Everything was going well. Suddenly one day, Amar's father died and there was no one to earn in the house. Hence, Amar's mother, Surekha, said to him, "My dear son, due to your father's sudden passing away, we are in a big crisis. Now we cannot afford your education even if we want to. Hence, you should leave your stubbornness to become an IAS." On listening this, Amar felt shocked and said,
Hey mom, what are you saying? Becoming an IAS officer has my dream since my childhood. How can I give up my dream like this?
"I can buy your academic books with all the money I have, or I can use it to buy bread and pulse to manage this house. Now everything depends on you, dear son." Amar thought for a while and then said to his mother,
Mom, don't worry at all. Neither will I have to give up my dream of becoming an IAS, nor will we die of hunger.
"But how will this happen, son?"
Mom, I will go to the city and do a job and earn money so that I can fulfill my needs as well as my dreams.
The very next day, Amar took blessings from his mother and came to the city. The poor Amar was not immediately welcomed in this big city. Amar encountered numerous difficulties when looking for the job. Finally, after a lot of stumbling, he secured the job of a watchman. Amar used to sit on a chair near the gate of a big building and do the work of a watchman. While doing his duties, he used to study his book also. One day, Amar was keeping his eyes glued to his book when suddenly a car honked loudly.
Hello watchman, can't you hear me? Where are you lost?
On hearing this, Amar got up quickly and started opening the gate.
We have kept you here to serve as our vigilant watchman or just to relax? My apologies, sir, but I was studying. That's why I did not pay attention to this.
On listening this, the man said angrily,
Have you come here to read comics while on duty? It seems like I will have to complain to the other residents. No, sir. I was not reading any comics. Rather, I was preparing for IAS. My apologies, sir.
On hearing this, the man laughed out loudly.
Hey, do you know the full form of an IAS? Now even a watchman has started trying to become an IAS. Should it happen, the entire nation will be utterly destroyed. After today, if I happen to see you reading, then I will fire you from the job.
After hearing that man's remarks, Amar felt terrible. But he was afraid of losing his job, so he refrained from arguing with him. He said to himself,
If I continue to study here, then there is a risk of losing my job. Thus, I will have to find some other way to do the preparation.
From that day onwards, Amar used to work every day from dawn until dusk. And after going home at night, he used to study till the sun rises. Due to staying awake throughout the night, often he gets dozed off while on duty, and due to which he used to face the consequences.
Hey, watchman, have you thought of this place as your park or home? Have you come here to sleep? Please forgive me, sir. I got a bit dozed off. If you sleep during the day, then what do you do during the night? Sir, actually I'm vigorously preparing to become an IAS. That's why after returning home in the evening, I studied throughout the night.
As he heard Amar talk, the man laughed.
Oh, crazy. Only the son of the monarch ascends to the throne of this country. Have you ever heard of any janitor who rose to the rank of IAS? Therefore, don't waste your time in studying and ensure that your work is done correctly. If not, you will also have to lose your job.
Even though Amar had to listen to terrible things every day, his spirits remained unbroken despite everything. He kept himself busy in his preparations with all his heart and soul. Suddenly one day, the building's occupants noticed that the chair by the gate was empty.
Hey, why don't this watchman come today? He must be sleeping at home tightly after selling the horse. Let him come today. He will be fired from the job. He works as a janitor but dreams of becoming an IAS.
However, after that day, Amar didn't come to that society to do the watchman duty and suddenly disappeared somewhere. In this manner, some time went by. One day, as the society's residents were chatting about something near the main gate, 4 cars with red lights suddenly appeared and entered inside the gate. All eyes were focused on the cars. The moment the cars came to a stop, a few policemen stepped out, approached a large white car and opened the door. Upon opening the car's door, a well-mannered man emerged. Everyone in the society was surprised when they saw his face.
My God, this is Amar, the same Amar who used to watch over our place.
People were in disbelief at what they saw. Amar observed them after getting out of the vehicle. As he approached them, he was holding some sweet packets. He handed those packets to them and said,
Actually, I had cleared the IAS exam, and in a hurry, I had to leave for training. Now, my dream of becoming an IAS officer has been achieved, and coincidentally, I have been appointed as this district's district magistrate.
All the people standing there were astonished, and the eyes of those who had made fun of Amar went down in shame. Amar glanced at those who had made fun of him and remarked,
If you don't mind, then should I tell you one thing? One should never underestimate anyone. It makes no difference if one is a son of a king or not. With enough effort, one can rise to the position of king and govern the entire globe.
Following his statement, Amar gets into the car and sits down while the car rustles away from there. Friends, success is achieved only by those who waste their sleepless nights in the pursuit of it. Success is not the slave of the rich, but of those who work hard. Someone has rightly said, "Who says that holes can't be made in the sky? Firstly, sincerely throw a stone towards the sky."